What do you remember most about the 49er-Packer rivalry in the early to mid 90s? There are some classic games you guys had in the playoffs.
We really did have some classic games, and then the two that stick out for me in 1995, we were the wild card and came in. In fact, Steve was the quarterback, and the first play of the game, he completed a ball to the halfback, and then we tackled him. He fumbled. So that's how the game started.
Yep.
and we beat San Francisco, upset San Francisco,
yep.
And that was the start of our knowing that we could go to the Super Bowl and compete with anybody. That game. Then I go back to my very last game in Green Bay, and we played San Francisco, and that Terrell Owens caught that long ball from Steve.
Yep.
And that was my last game in Green Bay. And but going into the city, my player said I got really weird that week playing the 49ers, because normally the coach I knew very well, Mariucci, he worked for me. I had a lot of connections, plus going back into the city, I'd walk onto the field, and a lot of the people, they were wonderful to me. They really were, and so I'll never forget that. But I want to say, even when Terrell Owens caught that ball, Jerry Rice fumbled 2 plays before we should have won because they missed that call.
Well,
you know what? Yeah. I'm over it.
You're over it. We all get over it,
Coach. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, we all get over stuff like that pass I threw to Stacey King in the Final Four. But you threw it right to him.
Right to him. Then what happened?
I don't know why I did it. But no, I don't know. What was your vantage point from the sideline? Because looking at it, there's like no way that pass can be completed. There's absolutely no way that he can fit that in there. And it's funny, Steve always brings up the fact that he goes, I nearly fell. He goes, the play was almost over before it began. And he regains his balance, throws it. An inch to the left, inch to the right, it gets deflected. And then I think Owens had no choice but to catch it because he got hit so hard it just like stuck it to his chest. But when you're on the sidelines looking at it, were you like thinking, how in the hell did that ball get in there?
Yeah, that's exactly what that's unfortunately you have those moments if you coach long enough.
Sure.
That you go, goodness me, that shouldn't have happened. But give credit to Steve, give credit to Owens, for making the play, but in looking at it on film, our young secondary, we had a couple of young guys back there, and they didn't play it very well. They really honestly didn't. But give credit to the 49ers, but that was a tough one. I went into the press conference. See, I remember this thing. I remember in the press conference, and someone asked me the question, what do you think about the officiating on that call with Jerry? And, I'm going, look, this is my last game here. I knew it. But it was hard, I think, about those things because, had we won that game, it was the last game for a lot of folks on the staff there. For a lot of people moved after that. And had we won, it might have been different,